Hello everyone and welcome to the First Gen Low Income Graduation Ceremony. Thank you so much for making the time and for celebrating our first gen and or low income seniors. I hope you are surrounded by your loved ones if you are able to celebrate this momentous occasion. My name is Brian Lay and I am the president of the First Gen Low Income Partnership on campus, or FLIP. You may have heard of us, you may not have heard of us. But we host this ceremony every year since 2016. And I would like to thank our Belonging and Community Justice, or BCJ, staff members for making this event possible every year and helping us out from the beginning. I would also like to thank the Office of Undergraduate Affairs for their continued support in the First Gen identity and the large strides that they've made in upholding our identity. Finally, I would like to thank the student groups that helped plan this event, including my FLIP team members, but also in conjunction with the Questbridge chapter here at Emory. This ceremony began in 2016 and it had a modest attendance of about 10 graduates, and over time we've grown our attendance, and now, as you can see in the viewership and in the slides, there are over 6 times that many that are attending and that are a part of this. And we know it's been a weird year for all of us, but especially for our seniors. With almost half of your college experience being online, with a global pandemic, with a financial crisis, with a number of impossible and trying events, we could not be more proud of our strong, persevering FLI seniors. I'm excited for all of you and the futures that await, whether you're going into a career or going to grad school or simply just working and spending time with your family. Now, because you didn't come to hear me talk, of all people, I would like to start the rest of the program. I'm going to hand it over to Julio Medina, who is our assistant professor of the dance department, but also this year's keynote speaker. Thank you for coming and enjoy.
Hello everyone. I'm honored to be here speaking to you today. I'd like to share a story with you. 2010 was the first summer after my freshman year at Emory. I was coming off of a year-long high. I had received a Questbridge Finalist Match Award to attend a top-notch private liberal arts university. I embarked on my educational journey, co-founded a hip-hop crew that quickly became my family, and did well in my classes. But as soon as May arrived, Emory's charming campus, with its stately quad and well-maintained lawns, were replaced by broken concrete roads, metal fences, and overflowing trash cans. I was back home in South Central Los Angeles. I didn't have an internship lined up or plans for summer school. Instead, I went back to help my dad, who was working in shipping and delivery at the time. With sleep still in my eyes, we would leave our house at 4 a.m., drive to a warehouse in Santa Fe Springs, load up the truck with bulky and expensive consumer items like mattresses, refrigerators, and treadmills, and deliver them to wealthy customers in various parts of Southern California. My back pinched and my quads gripped. I navigated loads of 200-plus pound items up refinished staircases in oversized houses. How did I find myself here again? Had I not begun my journey to move up the socioeconomic ladder? After all, I was a student at Emory, and those first 10 months had already positively impacted my life. Yet, the reality remained that my home rested in a forgotten zip code that was over-policed and lacking in good schools or healthcare. Maneuvering a refrigerator into a house is hard work, but the reminder that I was still low income, still had to labor, was harder to bear. Patience. I will get there, I thought. That was one of 2 lessons I learned that summer. Give yourself time to grow and embrace that you become who you are through the process itself and through your persistence. And maybe I should have also looked more diligently for an internship. But my parents hadn't advised me, and I didn't ask. How could they? They hadn't gone to college. They hadn't had that experience. But that's not the other lesson. The other lesson I learned is how to hold and maneuver heavy things, and more so, how to make it look easy. I developed strength and grace, which proved invaluable tools in my life, particularly as a dancer. I began formally studying dance at Emory, and then continued that journey in graduate school at UCLA. My dance education continued as a faculty member in the dance department at Cal State Long Beach, and even now as a faculty member in the dance program here at Emory. I dove headfirst into various disciplines and movement styles. I explored the physical, historical, and cultural aspects of hip-hop, jazz, African, ballet, modern, contemporary, house, breaking, crumping, light feet, locking, popping, vogue, old school, and new school. In each setting, I realized you must adjust to the technique at hand, and in so doing, you start to draw connections between different people, how and why they move. You learn their values. Ultimately, this practice helped me become more accepting and understanding of myself and others. It also led me to discover my FLI or FLI superpower, to shapeshift. I shift as needed. I adapt to change as well as to challenge. This superpower is rooted in the ability to adjust to the language, culture, and movement I find myself in. I know I'm not the only one who excels in this, as I'm sure you have all found yourself in situations where you've had to learn a new language or acclimate to an unfamiliar environment. For me, movement is where this shape-shifting superpower truly resides. We can learn so much through the observation and practice of movement. Moreover, it allows you to become a master of self. I've learned that in this life, perhaps the only thing I can be a master of is myself, my body, and how I move, which at the end of the day leads me to say, go forth and move. Movement is what brought you here today, and it is what will keep propelling you further forward on your path. You have already moved through the unique set of challenges associated with being first gen. Not only that, but you have overcome the unprecedented circumstances of this past year. For many of you, the pandemic brought you back home, compelling you to try and focus on school while your families were grappling with the reverberations of a virus that shook us awake. For some, you returned to a lonely campus and navigated the isolation of learning online. What's more, you started your last academic year at Emory after a tumultuous summer that catapulted the nation and the world into a sober self-reflection of racist histories and policies that continue to haunt us today. You witnessed an attack on the nation's capital, something that was unseen or unimaginable. You didn't even have time to process these events, because soon you found yourself juggling the responsibilities of living at home or on a very different campus, and managing the academic expectations of being a student. It is not easy to engage in academic rigor or intellectual expansion while dealing with complicated living conditions and national unrest. But you did it. You are the next generation of young leaders, scholars, healthcare workers, entrepreneurs, and artists. While the world was burning, you showed hopefulness and such kindness to one another. I have no doubt that each of you made a difference in someone else's life during this past year, whether you knew it or not. I know that Emory University, faculty, staff, and administration have worked diligently and empathetically to support you on your journey. We take care of each other here at Emory. We awoke to a different world last March, but you were resilient. You always have been. It is one of your FLI superpowers. You are resourceful. You are intelligent. You are strong and graceful. As you face the future, I hope you continue to shine, listen, and move with each other. I hope you find ways to harness your own power of movement. Congratulations, first gen students, on this tremendous achievement. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Hi, class of 2021, graduates, families, and friends. My name is Priscilla Lynn, and I am one of the Quest Bridge student leaders of Emory's Quest Scholars Network here on campus. I am so honored to be here tonight to celebrate all of your achievements. While I am sad that we couldn't be together this year, we are very excited to share tribute videos from our friends and colleagues across campus. Here they are now.
Congratulations, class of 2021 FLIP graduates. I'm Dr. Carol Henderson, Vice Provost for Diversity and Inclusion, Chief Diversity Officer and Advisor to the President, and also a proud first-gen graduate. We are here to celebrate you, to celebrate your resilience, to celebrate all that you've accomplished and achieved in your journey here at Emory. We want to thank you for contributing to our campus community, for sharing your gifts and talents with us. And we look forward to seeing all you have to offer to the world that is waiting on you to share your gifts and talents. The best advice I can give is to live your best life and know that you are enough. To also celebrate your family who walked this journey with you, and to always remember to pay it forward, because someone paid it forward for you. Take care, and may your journey ahead be a wonderful, productive, and inspiring one. Be well.
Campus Life Dean Inku Galai congratulates FLI graduates, Emory class of 2021.
Congratulations to you and your family on making this important landmark in your life. We are so proud of you and so proud of the ways you've contributed to the Emory community. We can't wait to see what you do after you get your Emory degree. Please keep us posted. Remember, you're always part of the Emory family. And I think the Campus Life leadership team also wants to give you some advice.
Congrats, FLI students. Continue to follow your passions.
Continue to take care of your health and wellness even after you leave our campus.
Work hard, play hard, and get sleep.
Learn how to negotiate that salary.
Find ways to make the world a better place.
Be kind to yourself and other people.
Make voting a lifelong habit.
Produced by Campus Life, the Student Affairs Division of Emory University.
Hi, my name is Karen Stali, and I teach in the Department of Spanish and Portuguese. And I want to offer my congratulations to the Emory class of 2021. Enhorabuena. What a journey you've had. I hope as you move forward, you'll celebrate your successes and be compassionate with yourself when you fall short. I hope you'll move through the world with curiosity and kindness. And I hope that you will practice extreme self-care, remembering that this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. And maybe take some poetry on your journey. In closing, I want to read one of my favorite poems, Mary Oliver, The Journey. One day you finally knew what you had to do and began, though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble and you felt the old tug at your ankles. Mend my life, each voice cried, but you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations, though their melancholy was terrible. It was already late enough, and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voice behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life that you could save. Be well. Safe and exciting journey.
Hello, class of 2021. My name is Alice Rollins. I am an assistant director in the Office for Undergraduate Education, and I'm also the academic liaison for the 1915 scholars here on campus. I just want to say how proud I am of the accomplishment that you have made, each and every one of you have made. Getting through college is not easy for everyone, but you did it. And you did it learning from the ground up. And I think that is so very much a part of what it means to be a first generation student, navigating the transition, navigating the journey. You have so much to be proud of. I am just so grateful that you guys were able to bless us with your presence on campus, blessed us with what you were able to bring to the table, how you help broaden the perspective at Emory, broaden our community in general. I just really adore everything about first generation college students. There's nothing and no one like you. You are truly unique in and of it yourself. And if there's anything I can do to continue to help support you, please feel free to reach out to me. I think everyone who contributes a tribute here will say that don't let anyone or anything stand in your path. I think you've already proven that you have what it takes to move forward, and that's exactly what you should do. Continue to move forward, okay? There is a great quote that I just want to read very quickly by Harriet Tubman because I believe in it so much, which says, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. Don't ever forget that you have people rooting for you, your support network, your family, those behind you, those in front of you, those who are starting this journey themselves, who will reach out to you, those who are starting this journey who will watch these videos and be like, that's somebody that I can contact because of you." So be proud of where you are. Don't be afraid of post-graduation life. It may be a little scary now, but you have what it takes to navigate it, to get through it. I promise you do. Congratulations again, and best of luck to all of you.
Everybody, I'm Carmel Martinez-Fenves, married to the president of Emory, Gregory Fenves. I'm here in Northern California where I grew up and went to college as a first-gen student. I want to congratulate the class of 2021 and all the other first-gen graduates, and wish you the best of luck, buena suerte. Go out there, find your passion, get another degree, find a job, travel when you can during COVID. But we're so proud of you. I'm sure your families are proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself as well. You've worked very hard to get to this point, and it's really an accomplishment. I wish you all the best, and come back to Emory, become part of the alumni, because Emory's just going to keep getting better. Okay.
I'm Viola Hartfield-Mendez, professor in Spanish and director of the Engaged Learning Program in the Center for Faculty Development and Excellence. I want to congratulate all of you in the class of 2021. Over the last year, you've had to take charge of your own destinies in ways that were unexpected and daunting. You've met the challenges with courage and creativity. Sometimes the most important things that we learn are not the what, but the how. And this year, we've all learned about the who as well, who we are. And who you are now is the start. It's the place to start for who you will become. And it is absolutely sufficient. I want to share a poem by David White from Where Many Rivers Meet. It is titled, Enough. Enough. These few words are enough. If not these words, this breath. If not this breath, this sitting here. This opening to the life we have refused again and again until now. Until now. To all of you, be well, safe, and fully attentive to the world and yourselves.
Hello, I'm Vice Provost Pamela Scully. On behalf of our office, the Office of Undergraduate Affairs and the Office of the Provost, I want to congratulate you on this incredible milestone. We are so proud of you. We are so grateful to all you have brought to Emory. Emory is better for having had you here. We really do hope also that you will stay in touch, so that we can see the marvelous things you do with your lives and how you continue to contribute so wonderfully to society. And to FLI families, thank you so much for entrusting your children to Emory. We hope that we have made you proud also. So congratulations, dear graduates. Thank you for all you've brought to Emory. And this is really a remarkable achievement, and we are so happy to be celebrating it with you. We're now going to move to the reading of the names of the graduates, and then Professor Tim Dowd is going to lead us in the rite of passage. Congratulations again. Very, very best wishes.
Lydia Abedin, Bachelor's of Arts in English and Creative Writing with a double major in Comparative Literature. Her FLI superpower is her optimism and resiliency. These things are how she's made it so far, and she can't wait to see where it takes her. Noor Abi Rashed, Bachelor's of Science, Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. She is most excited to share this moment with her friends and family who have stood by her and supported her through difficult and joyous moments alike. She would not be here without their unconditional love and guidance. Deanna Alatorre, Masters of Development Practice with a Water, Hygiene and Sanitation certificate along with a Social Justice concentration. She's excited to share this moment with her family. Michelle Boema, Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry with a double major in Psychology. She is most proud of being able to get to this moment. There were many times when she felt like she wouldn't be able to make it and like she wasn't a fit at Emory University, and being able to make it here has shown her that she's worthy of this moment. Jacqueline Burke, Bachelor's of Business Administration in Finance and Strategy and Management Consulting. Her FLI superpower is budgeting, and she's thankful for the FLI GroupMe for always being so supportive. TALIA CARLSON, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. She is most proud of the opportunities she's had to make spaces on campus more financially accessible by normalizing waiving membership dues in clubs. It helped her realize the opportunity that those with our backgrounds have to impact spaces previously not accessible to us. KASEY Cervantes, Bachelor's of Science in Biology. He is most proud of his ability to speak 3 languages, his parents, and surviving at Emory University. His favorite thing about Emory is definitely joining LSU. Andy Chen, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology with a double major in Anthropology and Human Biology. Andy's favorite thing is the weather in the fall and the spring. LEIDA CISNEROS, Bachelor's of Arts in Economics with a double major in Latin American and Caribbean Studies. Her favorite thing from Emory is the people who supported her so that she could be here graduating today. It really does take a village, and lucky for her, her village is full of incredible people. Andrew Colin, Bachelor's of Arts in Economics with a philosophy minor and a concentration in ethics. He is most proud of being the first male in his family to hold a college degree. OHARA DARMETKO, Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology. She is most excited to share this moment with her dad, who has always been her best friend, confidant, and superhero. Everything she has achieved would not have been possible without his constant love, support, and belief in her. Taylor Dover, Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry with a Mathematics minor. He is most excited to share this moment with his mom. She has been an unwavering source of support and encouragement throughout Taylor's time at Emory. Emily Garden, Bachelor's of Arts in African American Studies with a double major in Latin American and Caribbean Studies. She is most proud of all the successes and challenges she's navigated throughout her time at Emory with the help of family, friends, and community members. She is ready for all of the wonderful things to come. Michaela Gay, Bachelor's of Arts in Human Health on the pre-med track. Her FLI superpower is her ability to adapt and thrive despite the challenge of having limited resources, professional connections, and guidance. No one placed expectations on her to finish goals or follow a specific career path, and she is who she chose to be and is proud of her failures and successes. Naiva Sarai Gaitan, Bachelor's of Arts in Spanish and History with a concentration in Latin American and non-Western world. She is most proud of graduating, winning 3 competitive research fellowships, completing an honors thesis, and being accepted to her first choice PhD program. Hayat Gurasu, Bachelor's of Arts in Sociology and Bachelor's of Science in Biology. She is most proud of the work she has done in the organization she was a part of during her time at Emory. She enjoyed volunteering with various communities, working with organizations in the Atlanta area, and aiding in the establishment and continuation of initiatives to benefit various marginalized communities of students at Emory. Luis Gomez Flores, Bachelor's of Science in Computer Science. He is most proud of all the accomplishments he's made, and his favorite thing from Emory is the amazing people he's met. Khadija Green, Bachelor's of Arts in Philosophy, Politics, and Law, and English. Khadijah's favorite thing from Emory has been connecting with Black people in different spaces and from different backgrounds and learning a lot from them. Jocelyn Gutierrez, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. She is most proud of the opportunity she can open up for her family members just by graduating. She is most excited to share this with her mom because she was always there for her as a mom, best friend, and dad. She gave up so much, so this degree is for the both of them. Madeline Hayden, Bachelor's of Arts in Middle Eastern Studies with a double major in Human Health. She is most excited to share this moment with her parents. As a first-gen student, her degrees go beyond just herself, and her degree represents the numerous sacrifices her parents have made for her to get to where she is today. Elizabeth Hendricks, Juris Doctorate. She is most excited to share this moment with her mother, to whom she owes everything. She gave up her entire life to raise her brother and her, and she is a real-life superhero. Brittany Holmes, Bachelor's of Business Administration in Finance. She is most excited to share this moment with her parents who supported her for the past 4 years here at Emory. She's proud of the impact she was able to make on her peers through mentorship in leadership and professional development. Her favorite thing from Emory was Wonderful Wednesdays and the midnight breakfast during exams. Alvin Hueso Caballero, Bachelor's of Arts in Economics with a minor in Philosophy. He is most proud of sticking through the college journey and gaining valuable experience that he will carry with him on the next chapter of his life. Hawa Larissa Jagana, Bachelor's of Science in Biology and Predictive Health. She is most proud of her perseverance through the difficulties she's encountered through her time at Emory, but she is most proud for breaking through boundaries and making her mama proud. Gabrielle Joseph, Bachelor's of Business Administration and Computer Science. She is most excited to share this moment with her family, especially her mom and sister. They have played an essential role in making sure she finished her degree at Emory. So many times did she want to drop out, but they helped her through. Zion Kidd, Bachelor's of Business Administration with concentrations in Strategy and Management Consulting, Anthropology, Religion, and Business and Society. His favorite thing about Emory has been the amazing people he's met in his time here. They've introduced him to so many new perspectives, and his college career wouldn't have been the same without them. Elif Kalich, Bachelor's of Arts in Spanish and Linguistics with a double major in Italian Studies. She is most proud of finishing. It was very hard at the end. Donna Kim, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. Her parents, like many, have sacrificed more than she ever could put into words, and she is so grateful and excited to share this moment with them and with the friends that she met at Emory. These people support and push her even when she struggles to believe in herself. Amy Kong, Bachelor's of Business Administration in Strategy and Management Consulting with a double major in Spanish. Her favorite thing about Emory was study abroad and diversity immersion. The opportunity to be around diverse groups of people culturally, socioeconomically, politically, and religiously taught her modesty and open-mindedness. Unity LaRouche, Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology and Theater Studies. She is very excited to celebrate with her family, especially her dad. He's her biggest supporter, and living so far away from him has been hard. The best thing that came out of Emory is the connection she's made, and she's made lifelong friends and a dog to show for her time at Emory. Dijane Leon, Bachelor's of Arts in Sociology with a double major in Classical Civilization. Her superpowers are compassion and perseverance. Being first gen is hard because you're carrying the weight and pressures of success from all the generations before you, while also attempting to define success for yourself. This experience has pushed her through seemingly impossible situations and has helped her hold space for others. Arbrea Lewis, Masters of Public Health in Behavioral, Social, and Health Education Sciences. Arbrea's most proud of starting a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering minority students to pursue their purpose through education and celebrate their own educational journey. ELIZA Lewis, Masters of Public Health in Global Health and Public Health Nutrition. Her favorite thing about Emory is the community and environment that's built. She feels there have been so many opportunities to network and meet others. Michelle Liu, Bachelor's of Science in Biology with a double major in Economics. Her favorite thing about Emory is the amazing people and teachers that she's met. Latrice Lovitz, Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology with a double major in African American Studies. Latrice is most proud of the first journey overseas to Spain through summer study abroad.
Vienna, Madrid, Masters of Public Health in Global Health. Vienna is most excited to share this moment with family. Their constant support and encouragement have always motivated her. Fiza Mahmood, Bachelor's of Arts in International Studies with a double major in Arabic. Fiza is most excited to share this moment with her parents, who have sacrificed day in and out for her and her siblings. She is also looking forward to celebrating with her mentors and friends who have supported her throughout her time at Emory. Leslie Martinez, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Leslie is excited to share this moment with her family. She is most proud of being a first-generation Latina graduate. Hala Maynard, Bachelor's of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies in Society and Culture. Hala is most proud of her honors thesis at Emory that focuses on helping sexual trauma survivors in accessible and affordable ways. Justine McPherson, Bachelor's of Arts in Comparative Literature. Justine's favorite things from Emory are the 2 trips taken through the study abroad program. Justine went to England and South Korea and had the most wonderful experiences. The time in Seoul was short, but navigating a city with a language barrier remains one of her proudest moments. Jeremy Medina, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing with a double major in music performance and jazz guitar. Jeremy's FLI superpowers are code switching and sleeping through loud Latin music. Alexis Metoyer, Bachelor's of Arts in Linguistics with a double major in Japanese. Alexis's favorite things from Emory are the great organizations she was a part of, Bread Coffee House and the Tech Lab. Alexis gained valuable leadership experience at Bread and made lasting, impactful relationships. At Tech Lab, Alexis was able to learn new skills and dabble in creative activities for fun. Marissa Morales, Masters of Public Health in Global Health. Marissa is grateful to be able to relate and build community with other FLI students and alumni. Olivier Niyibizi, Bachelor's of Arts in Philosophy with a Computer Science minor. Olivier's favorite things from Emory is all of the amazing and diverse friends he has made. There is no other time before Emory where he could have met so many people that he thinks will be lifelong friends. Brittany Odell, Bachelor's of Arts in Film Studies with a double major in Film and Media Management. Brittany is most excited to share this moment with her parents who have supported her every step of the way. Maria Fernanda Perez Rojo, Bachelor's of Science in Biology. Maria is most excited to share this moment with her family, friends, and all those that have helped and guided her to get to where she is today. Raul Perez Zarate, Masters of Public Health in Behavioral, Social, and Health Education Sciences. Raul is most proud of 1. His resilience, 2. His family, 3. Making it through 2 degree programs at Emory, and 4. The friends he's made along the way. Tatiana PINTO, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing with a double major in Psychology. Tatiana is most excited to share this moment with her parents. There were many sleepless nights where she stayed up trying to navigate the educational system. Even though her parents had little knowledge of it as well, they too were up with her, supporting her and always believing her. Natalia Ramirez, Masters of Public Health and Epidemiology. Natalia's FLI superpower is conquering any barrier or hurdle that comes her way. David Ramos, Bachelor's of Business Administration with a Portuguese concentration. David is most excited to share this moment with friends and family, including those who have watched him grow as a young child. Jessica Rios, Bachelor's of Arts in Economics. Jessica feels so humbled to be able to share this experience with her beautiful family. She wants to say thank you for all of the love and support. Ashley Rivas Triana, Bachelor's of Arts in Anthropology with a Media Studies minor. Ashley is most excited to share this moment with her family, especially her parents, Victor and Veronica. They've sacrificed so much for her, so Veronica sees this accomplishment as a culmination of all those struggles and sacrifices. Corrales Rodriguez Morales, Masters of Public Health in Global Health and Infectious Disease. Corrales is most excited to share this moment with her family in Puerto Rico. She is most proud for being able to complete her master's degree, becoming the first one in her family to do so, and also landing her dream job at the CDC. Cindy Rosales, Masters in Public Health in Behavioral, Social, and Health Education Sciences, as well as a certificate in Maternal and Child Health. Cindy's favorite thing about Emory are her inspiring and supportive peers. Diudani St. George's, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. Diudani is most proud of not giving up and always being willing to learn. Her family, the ways in which she gives back to the ones who have given so much to her, and the connections she has created with her talented peers. Ebony Samuel, Bachelor's of Science in Anthropology and Human Biology. Ebony is excited to share this moment with friends and family that did not have the opportunity to attend college. Vanessa Sanchez, Masters of Business Administration with concentrations in Marketing and Strategy. Vanessa is most excited to share this moment with her family, especially her niece Felicia, to let her know that her dreams are never too big. Jael Sanin, Bachelor's of Arts in Sociology with an Economics minor. Jael's favorite thing from Emory is the amazing people that she has met here. She would not have been able to make it through these past years if not for the faculty, staff, and students that have supported her along the way. Hyungi Shin, Bachelor's of Arts in Linguistics. Hyungi is most excited to share this with her best friend and sister. Keaton Silver, Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science, concentrating in American government and politics, with an ethics minor. Keaton's FLI superpower is making unfunded opportunities into a paid job. Catherine Solarte, Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology with a double major in Spanish. Catherine is most excited to share this moment with her family, who have supported her unconditionally throughout these 4 years. It was them whom she thought of when she experienced all sorts of hardships as an FLI student at Emory. They served as a fountain of motivation and strength that allowed her to persist. Unshante Strader, Masters of Public Health in Behavioral, Social, and Health Education Sciences. Unshante is most excited to share this moment with her parents. She is most proud of completing graduate school during a pandemic and her favorite things from Emory are her amazing lifelong friends she's made. Rose Tarani, Bachelor's of Science in Biology with a double major in Spanish. Rose is most excited to share this moment with her courageous parents, who instilled in her the power of gratitude, selflessness, and knowledge. Linda Tran, Bachelor's of Science in Anthropology and Human Biology with a Classical Civilizations minor. Linda's favorite thing about Emory is the people she has met and the support system and lifelong friendships she has gained. Alan Uriel Visoso Roman Castrijon Solis, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology. Alan is incredibly proud of finding other like-minded people at Emory who are passionate about opening doors for low-income BIPOC communities, not only through education, but also access to healthcare. Brianna Williams, Doctor of Medicine and a Master's of Public Health in Behavioral Science and Health Education. Brianna is most excited to share this moment with her 8-month-old baby, Jamie. Unique Wilson, Bachelor's of Arts in Dance and Movement Studies with a minor in Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. Unique is most proud of her growth as an individual at Emory. During her time here, Unique was pushed to find and trust her own voice. Since declaring her major and minor, she has seen that carving a unique career path for herself is possible. Ashria Wilson, Masters of Divinity with concentrations in Society and Personality, Formation and Witness, and Leadership in the Church and Community, as well as a certificate in Black Church Studies. Astria is most proud of herself for doing what she had never witnessed being done, and doing it exceptionally well. Mimi Yu, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. Mimi is most proud of completing nursing school and acquiring a registered nurse position at the Emory University Hospital Neuro ICU. Alice Zhang, Bachelor's of Arts in History and Art History. Alice's favorite thing from Emory is the Office for Race. Daniel Zhong, Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience and Behavioral Biology, and a double major in Japanese. Daniel's FLI superpower is adding a lot of water to a shampoo bottle to get more shampoo. He is most proud of the friendships he has made.
Greetings. I'm so very pleased to be with all of you on this, the most special of days. Congratulations, FLI students, on completing your degree at Emory. Congratulations, FLI students, on all the hard work that your degree represents. Congratulations, FLI students, on the support of loved ones and others that made your accomplishment possible. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. You might be saying, now, who's this guy offering all these words of congrats? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Tim Dowd. I'm a professor of sociology. I've been at Emory University for more than 25 years. I'm Tim Dowd. I'm also the faculty advisor for FLIP, the First Generation Low Income Partnership. I've had the honor of being the faculty advisor for more than 5 years now. And I'm Tim Dowd. I'm a former FLI undergraduate myself, a first generation low income student. Now, I should also add that I'm one of many professors who is FLI, and we all take great pleasure in seeing your accomplishments today and celebrating them with you. Now, throughout your years at Emory, you may have heard about the challenges and the barriers that are associated with being a FLI student. Our campus discussions are full of that. You've likely experienced some of those challenges and barriers as well. Now, what I want to say is that those challenges and those barriers, they don't capture all of what being FLI entails. Namely, if we only focus on the challenges and we only focus on the barriers, we don't capture the unique strengths, the insights, and the perspectives that FLI students bring to Emory, bring to the realm of higher education, and bring to the world itself. Let me tell you this, my friends. I love being FLI. I cherish and value what my experiences as a first-gen low-income student brought me. I cherish how it prepared me for life, and it's part of my identity these many decades later. And I've been thinking of how to convey this to you today. Not the challenges and the barriers, but the positives. And if you don't mind, I've settled on a metaphor of a marathon. So imagine that your life is a marathon, and you engage in all sorts of training for it. Now, some folks, they have to train for this marathon on their own, right? But others train at various programs that equip them for this marathon. Some are at programs that have very few resources, and some are at programs that have a bounty of resources. We might think of Emory as one of the latter. Emory, like other colleges and universities, is meant to train you, to prepare you for the marathon of life. All right? Now, even at those programs that are bountiful in terms of resources, some are going the extra mile, so to speak, in training. They're not only addressing the rigors of the program, they're also training by running on their own at high altitudes, all right? So think of those folks. Two types of rigors that they're addressing. That associated with elite training programs, and that requiring all sorts of extra effort to develop the capability to run at high altitudes. My friends, I like to think of you as FLI students are in that latter group, right? You're at an elite program, Emory, but you've had to go the extra mile while training at Emory. But my friends, when you reach the starting line for this marathon of life, you were strong and you are ready to embark. You have extra strength that others training at Emory who ran at normal altitudes don't have. So when some folks talk about the burdens and the challenges of being first-gen low-income students at a place like Emory, I like to think of that extra toil, which was once a burden as you had to navigate Emory University, is now an advantage as you're getting ready to embark on the marathon of life. Those very things that you often had to push against will now propel you. Young students, young colleagues, my friends, as FLI students from Emory University, you were strong, you were prepared, you were ready to run this marathon of life. I salute you and I celebrate this day with you. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
On behalf of everyone here tonight, I want to thank Emory's Belonging and Community Justice, the Office of Undergraduate Affairs, and speakers Julio Medina, Timothy Dowd, and other tributes, as well as the student groups FLIP and Emory's Questbridge chapter for making tonight's event a success. I also want to reiterate another heartfelt congratulations to you, the class of 2021. You guys did it. As alumni, we hope to continue to see you involved in our Emory community. That being said, I look forward to seeing you all at the social reception that is being held right after this ceremony. Be on the lookout in the chat for a link and more details. Congratulations, class of 2021.